Oh, hey there, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dana AKA Trihrdrgrl. If you're new here, hit that subscribe. You're going to want to be here. There's a reason I showed up on your feed or you're watching me for some reason. It's because I'm going to motivate you. A lot of people in my life will tell you that. I motivate people to do crazy things usually. Guys, I'm cutting an apple and I'm putting in the bowl, like, you know, the pieces I want to eat. But then, like, I accidentally grabbed, like, the piece I don't want to eat. Anyways, I'm making a little fruit salad to go with breakfast this morning, and I thought I would just cut an apple with you. I'm going to do apple, I'm going to do strawberry, and I got some bananas that are on their way out. So I might throw a banana in there, too, just depending on how much on the way out they are. You know, a banana, the outside looks a little cray-cray. Doesn't always mean the inside does. So yeah, this is vlog streak day number 2. I am going to vlog every day. I don't know until when, but we have a streak and it's going to be longer than at least until we get to Ironman, and then hopefully after that too. So I really have intentions of motivating people and getting out there to spread awareness on kindness and happiness, along with being a 40-year-old woman athlete who is just your everyday run-of-the-mill athlete. I'm not out there setting records or anything like that. I'm not winning local races. I'm just your everyday trying to make me better athlete. Also, I'm an over 200-pound athlete, so in the triathlon world, they sometimes consider that Athena at some races, so I do that. I'm working on this food shit because my belly has been giving me issues for the last couple of years. I changed up my diet a little bit. I was actually a vegetarian for almost 10 years. In there, 2 of it, I was a vegan, full-on vegan, no dairy, no animal products. And then I moved to Wilmington with my now hubby, then boyfriend, and I didn't move to Wilmington, I moved to Reno. I moved from Wilmington. A little bit more of my backstory is that in 2014, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer and got my thyroid removed. And so I see an endocrinologist every 3 to 6 months I don't go more than 6 months without seeing her. But I found a new endocrinologist here when I moved and started talking to them about diet, and no one had ever really asked me, but I'm sure I mentioned it in the past. I don't know, but just be surprised like by a doctor who like actually cared about my energy and weight loss and all of that, and I just overall my body with my stomach issues. And they were talking about how the soy products, a lot of the soy products that you eat when you're a vegetarian, bother and mess with your medicine that you take as someone who has their thyroid removed or is taking that medicine to regulate their thyroid. So I decided to reintroduce fish first. So I went pescatarian. That way it would limit those soy products that I was eating, the heavy soy. And then I moved to not vegetarian, I think 2.5 years ago now. No, over 3, because it was before our wedding, and our wedding anniversary is in a week. So it was before that. So a little over 3 years. I just raw dogged it and went and got a steak. And now I enjoy steak. That's what I'm having this morning. We had steak tacos for dinner last night. So leftover this morning, I put the leftover steak into my omelet, and I'm going to eat that up. So I'm excited about that. Where was I with that story? Oh yeah, diet. Diet is one of the things that I'm going to work on a bunch this year, because I had stomach issues during all 3 of my Ironmans pretty much, but last year was the worst. I was puking, I was pooping, it was not good. I couldn't not be doing one of the 2, but every mile, like, so it slowed me down a lot, and I really don't want something like that. Like, that's sucky to do all that training and then get into it and you literally can't run. These strawberries are getting, I have some strawberries. You get into your run and you literally like just can't perform even half of what you wanted to. I had hopes of beating my 11-hour goal last year, and the coach I was with even was pretty confident that could happen, and it did not. So we're working on it this year. We're gonna get better, and that 11 hours is in sight. You know, under 11 hours would be amazing, but if I fall somewhere in that 11-hour central something, I would be super stoked. So my last 2 times, I finished my first Ironman in 14:50, which is super respectful. You get 17 hours to finish it, so I was well beyond getting cut off. And then last year I beat that time by about 45 minutes. It was like a 14:05. So yes, I know 3 hours seems like a lot to beat an Ironman time by, but we're making a lot of changes in order to do that. I'm dropping strawberries. Talking and using a knife. Like, people do this. We'll work on it. I smell my omelet cooking, so I'm gonna go back there and flip it. We'll show off breakfast when it's done. All right, don't mind all my puppy stuff just laying around, but yes, I know that's a big pile of fruit salad. I ended up with like 2 of the mini apples, probably like 7-8 strawberries, and a banana. So it added up to a lot. I probably only needed 1 mini apple because that gave it a little more girth, but that's okay because like calories rise. It's like 150 calories only, and like somewhere in the 50 grams of carbs. I do track my macros and my calories for the day more in the sense just to make sure that I'm eating enough. So I have a hour 10 run today, which I'm going to burn somewhere in the 1,000 calorie area doing. So if I don't get ahead on my calories, then I'll be behind, I'll be crabby, my workout won't go well, so on and so forth. What I eat sometimes works for me. I'm still working on it, like I said. And I always like to remind you that even though it might work for me, you could try it, but it might not work for you. That's kind of how food and our individual bodies work. Yes, you could see someone and the way they eat, and they could be high performers or super skinny or whatever that may be. So I try not to spread too much around food because of I've had my own issues with food. I've had my own issues with body image. So I want to make sure that I'm not adding to that noise. Instead, I am just sharing what I do and reminding you to keep working on what you do. Like I said, I got that run coming up in a little bit. We'll check in then. I forgot about the energy drink. Yes, the energy drink. I like my caffeine. I like something fizzy. This is, like I said, could work for you, could be bad for you. So you got to work on what's good for you. I particularly like this Rise Energy. I also have a lot of their proteins. This is a 0 sugar one, so that's important to me, but it has a lot of caffeine. You see right there, 200 milligrams. So, all right, it's absolutely beautiful out. Someone's flying a kite that makes it, I don't know why, but even more beautiful. And I got some hill repeats. This is the hill right here that I'm gonna use. We just have like a little park by our community, and it just leads up to actual hills. We have like, you know, like mountain hills by us, but I'm gonna use this one. It's got a good enough grade. I'll be able to run up it in that minute length. I think I have seven hill repeats. Yes, it is 7. So 7 all out hard up a hill, and then just easy jog back down. Start out here with a little bit of a warm up here. I'll show you the kite first. It was a little higher in the sky just a minute ago. 5 hill repeats in. They're hard, but I'm getting them done. I got 2 more to go. All right, I got about 10 seconds on my last one. My goal is to get to the very top of the hill. I've been missing it by about 20 steps, so let's get to it. Let's go. All right, I got them all done. I have 44 minutes now at zone 2 with some lit up quads. Not only from the bike ride yesterday being so tough, and then some hills. Woo! I'm feeling that. Probably be on the slower end of this zone 2, and I'll check in with you at the end. I love a good shadow on the ground. Anybody else? I don't know why. This just brings me joy. And that's all she wrote. Just hit my recovery heart rate, 36. Not too shabby. Let's stop the watch. I thought those last few miles would be slower, but really I kept them in the 12-minute mile range. My overall pace was 11:53, so I'll take it for mostly zone 2 other than those hills. And I got just over 6 miles. I was supposed to do an hour 10. It took me like an hour 11 and a few seconds to get 6 miles. So I went for that. I don't know why, but I have sick voice, but I'm not sick. It's these trees. I don't know if you live somewhere with these Bradford pears trees. They bloom this time of year. And my allergies go crazy. I don't even have that bad of allergies, but those things, they get to me. Anyways, that's all for today. Got my hills in. My hip hurts a little bit, so we're gonna do some stretching. Yeah, day 62 run streak. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're all a little crazy. I love you. I'll check in with you soon. Alright guys, after my run, and a lot of times just for lunch, I get by with a protein shake, but I don't make just any protein shake. I make a pretty hefty protein shake. So I put a serving of almond milk in it. This is the one that was on sale this week, or last week. It's empty now, so the one that was on sale this week was like Blue Diamond or something. So I usually just get what's on sale when it comes to almond milk, because I'm not drinking it for like just to drink almond milk. I'm usually mixing it with something. I'm getting a spoon, stand by. And then I put some yogurt in it. This one has a serving size of 170 grams. I do 100. I like this one the best, but Chobani was on sale this week, so I went with that. I try to get the ones with 0 sugar and 0 everything else in it if I can. So this one has 100 calories per serving and 17 grams of protein. I get about 3/4 of that with the 100 grams in there. And then I let the puppies have a little bit of the yogurt. Here you go. Yes, they're cuties. Yes, they're spoiled. Someone clean up the floor now. And then I have a bunch of proteins today. I just happen to be having my video on top of the one that I've been trying to get through because it's my least favorite. So I'm trying to get through it first. I know that's weird, but that's just how my mind works. I'm going to do peanut butter today. So I'll go with this Rise loaded protein. It's a peanut butter cup, so chocolate and peanut butter. And I'm actually going to do 1.5 servings of that because like I said, I just burned like 1,000 calories on my run. So this one is 38 grams a scoop. So we need half of 38, 38, so about 60 on here. There we go, perfect. Stand by. And then I like to throw in some Yum Yum Good D4Us. This is chia seeds. I do about 1/2 serving of those. Boop. Doop. And then we throw in about 1 serving of oats because we need more fiber. We need more carbs. We're doing a lot of work here. We're gonna do 1/2 serving of these today because I'm gonna put a banana and some peanut butter in here too. Yes, I have a little scale down here that I'm measuring. Like I said, I do this I'm not trying to like lose any weight, just to know how much I'm eating essentially. It'd be nice to lose a couple pounds always because, you know, running with extra weight on me, but I'm not trying. Hey, I have a dog back here eating a bag. All right, I made the puppies go into their kennel, and when I did that, I gave them most of my banana. So we're gonna do this part of my banana, and then I have another banana here too, so. Usually these medium-sized bananas are about 100 grams, and there's about a gram per calorie when it comes to a banana. So yeah, those 2 bananas together were 110. So, well, the 1.5. All right, got chia, we got protein, we got that. We're gonna put just a tad bit of peanut butter in here. Just a tad bit. I need another spoon because I let the dogs eat the other one. I let them lick the other one. I measure this too. I know it's sad. I would love to measure peanut butter with my heart, but then I'd end up with like 700 calories of peanut butter. So there's that. I got a small spoon, so that one loading up the spoon didn't give me even a half a serving. I want a half a serving. There it is. And just a tad bit extra. Usually I give this to the puppies too, but they were being bad girls. Over here to the fridge and put my yogurt away or I'll forget. And also get me some ice. I want it to be like a milkshake, not like chocolate milk. So yeah. So noise warning, and then we blend. Then we pour in a cup. You know, it's hard to pour, and then I have a little bit extra. I'm gonna leave it because I gotta go get the small human from school, from track practice. I'll get this when I get back. Yummy, yummy. So that's pretty much all I recorded for the day. Hey, I got a 16-minute video out of it. And here's my really poor attempt at trying to leave my phone in the pocket and record my running today. It wasn't that great, but we will find a way. And my main goal is to make a little bit of income off these videos eventually. I'm not asking you for money, but if you're here, press that subscribe, and that helps out in this world, because then I can get cool things like drones and I don't know, something to hold on to my phone while I run other than my flip belt. Another cool picture or another video of the kite in the sky, because I mean, no better way than to share a little bit of more joy. The sky was really, really, really pretty, and I do love me my shadow. This is your reminder, don't let your I want to's turn into I can'ts. I love you, and I will check in with you tomorrow.